What's up, guys? In this video, I want to break down basically how I made $1,200 risking only 240 bucks. So I want us to pay attention to inside the Discord and what my mindset was. Keep in mind, this is the FOMC week, so Monday and Tuesday of an FOMC week, you really don't want to over risk. You really don't want to be trading super frequently. You want to look for one good opportunity, capitalize, and wait until that FOMC meeting at Wednesday at 2 o'clock. So this is from the Discord this morning. Today is March 17th. So I said, morning, let's have some patience. I haven't taken a trade. It was around 12, almost 12 p.m. It was around noon. At 12:03 p.m., I said I was watching the 671 puts and that we had a magnet level, aka the equal lows at low of day. So what I want to really focus on right now is let's go on the 5-minute chart of today's price action and let's really focus at this magnet level. I want you guys to really focus your eyes and focus your attention towards how to really identify magnets and how to trade them, right? So as you remember from the Discord message, 670.30, aka this low of day, was an equal low level, and you can pay attention right here at this L. Focus on this L right here. So the low of this candle, 670.30, and the low of this candle, 670.31, basically equal. You can call them relatively equal. This is my bread and butter strategy. I want to take a short down through these equal lows, right? The main thing that I'm always going to stress to you guys is do not go long against equal lows and do not go short against equal highs. This is the core principle of my trading methodology, right? This is what I focus on day in and day out. This is the method to my madness and my bread and butter setup. So I want you guys to go back and double check this 1-minute chart, and then we're going to go into the live trade recording and see actually how did I capitalize on this trade and how you can recreate results like this for yourself. So 12:03 right here, this is when I started paying attention that we had equal lows. Like I said, we have equal lows at low of day. We got a nice little bounce, but in my opinion, this bounce was just a good opportunity to go short. And you guys are going to see in the live trade recording that I went short at this 12:05 candle, and within 2 minutes, this trade netted me 30%, $1,200 profit, really quick and clean. So let's go into this live trade example. This is a screen recording from my broker, from thinkorswim. And let's watch here. So in this example, I'm taking the 671 puts 0-day expiration, and I'm loading up 40 contracts. So my position size is around $5,500. And for this example, I entered the trade at 136, which you'll see, and I put my stop loss at 129. So let's let the trade play out, the recording. So watching it here, I'm getting ready to execute. This is active trader. I'm getting ready to enter. You'll see me press the button. Button gets pressed here, and as you can see, this is not any paper trading funny business. You can see that 18 contracts came in, 20 contracts, 1 and 1 at a 136 average fill price. You can see 21, 18 and 1. This is my fill right here on a live broker using live funds. So I entered the trade at 136, and immediately you'll see that I put my stop loss 7 cents below at 129. So yes, I'm using around $6,000 in this trade position size, but my real risk is 40 times 7 cents per contract. That is my real risk on this trade. So let's let the trade play out. And as I had marked also, I put this little rectangle to visually show you guys that these equal lows are where my eyes are trained on and focused on. I'm looking for price to quickly sweep these equal lows and just capitalize on the scalp. I'm looking for these contracts to trade above 163, which is that swing high before they had a pullback, ultimately up until this 180 range. So alerts are set, trade is planned out. We entered the trade, we have a stop loss. Everything about this trade is pre-planned, and all it relies on is my execution to capitalize on making money on a quick scalp. So let's see here. You're going to see the tape speed up. Contracts are already up to 145. Entry price is 136. Now, as we start pushing, as the trade starts pushing in my favor, watch where I drag my stop loss up into. So instead of risking that initial 7 cents per contract, I'm going to lower my risk to basically give myself a free opportunity to make money. Contracts are up to 150. At this point of the trade, the stop loss is raised to basically break even. It was raised to 134 a contract. So now my risk is 2 cents per contract. And let's see here. Focus over here and watch these equal lows get smashed. And then you'll see the premiums explode. At this point of the trade, I put my stop loss towards break even. We just swept the equal lows. You can see contracts are exploding above that 163 level. And I raised my stop 3 times in a row because of how quickly and aggressively that move was. I want to just scalp the premiums. Now watch this. Alert was set at 180. Contracts ended up topping out right at 180. So now what I'm going to do is I should have just fully exited this trade, but I managed to drag my stop loss up again. And we ended up getting fully stopped out in profit at 165 per contract. So that's the live trade recording. I made a quick visual breakdown for you guys to fully understand my trading process. So 40 contracts at 136 per contract. $5,400 is the position size. What I really want you to focus on, guys, is not how much you enter a trade with, but it's how much you're risking on that position size exactly. So 40 contracts times 6 cents per contract was $240 of real risk on this trade. My full exit came at 165. So if I'm risking 6 cents per contract and I made 29 cents per contract, I'm trading at a 4.83 risk to reward ratio. Now that is how you identify high probability setups using the magnets. And I just showed you guys how to execute at a high level, not risking very much. Every trade you take in your trading career should be pre-planned out. There should be no anxiety. There should be no fear. You need to follow your plan, let your plan play out, and capitalize and make money trading. So, like I said, use this and use the magnets, and you'll give yourself a better opportunity at making money in trading. So, thank you guys for watching. Quick little video breaking down how I made $1,200 risking only 240 bucks. See you guys on the next one.